Good morning, students. Yesterday, list of cations and list of anions I gave you. I think that link not connected to you. Then yesterday I told, I think they may forgot, and yesterday your super seniors results were there. So everyone from us are busy in that only. So today they will keep. So with that cations and anions concept now you have. The thing is you have to drill, practice, and efficiency you have to improve, right. Then if I give the name, you should write formulae. If I give the formulae, you should name it, clear na? Suppose here magnesium nitrate I given the name. Immediately what you have to frame? Magnesium with dipositive cation, nitrate NO3 minus, that is the nitrate, nitrite NO2 minus, nitrate NO3 minus, nitride N3 minus, azide N3 minus 1, with nitrogen you should not confuse. Then hyponitrite also one more I given, N2O2 2 minus, all you have to recall. So magnesium nitrate, Mg taken 1, NO3 taken twice, this is the formula of magnesium nitrate. Magnesium, here magnesium nitrate, with the same magnesium if I want to write nitrite, that is NO2 minus, in order to distinguish the difference I am writing same place. So it is its formula Mg NO2 taken twice, its name is magnesium nitrite, right. Suppose magnesium with hyponitrite, that only na, N2O2 2 minus, N2O2 2 minus is magnesium hyponitrite, Mg2 N2O2 taken twice, 2 getting cancelled. Therefore Mg N2O2 is magnesium hyponitrite, clear na? Suppose Mg2 plus and N3 minus, criss-cross principle, Mg3 N2 is magnesium nitride, correct? Magnesium nitride. Suppose Mg2 plus and N3 minus, N3 minus is azide I given, azide. So therefore according to criss-cross, Mg1 N3 taken twice, the name is magnesium azide. So nitrogen based anions, with that the some formulas we practiced. One is nitrate, nitrite, hyponitrite, nitride, azide. Nitrogen based anions. Cation is same with magnesium only. In order to distinguish the difference between all anions of nitrogen, same place I wrote, clear na? Then suppose phosphorus anion based cation, anyone you can give. Let us take Na plus as cation. Phosphorus based anions, all those anions must be in brain, cross checking no, clear? One is phosphate PO4 3 minus, this is the sodium, it is phosphate, right? According to criss-cross principle, Na3 PO4, name sodium phosphate. Phosphate you can also call as orthophosphate, I told. Orthophosphate or phosphate, same. For phosphate, orthophosphate, if you mention ortho is fine, without mentioning also its meaning orthophosphate only. Whereas the metaphosphate 100% you have to mention meta. So this is sodium phosphate. With the same sodium phosphite PO3 3 minus. Correct? So the formula according to criss-cross principle Na3PO3. The name is sodium phosphite. Correct? Then another is with the sodium PO3 minus 1. What is the PO3 minus 1? Metaphosphate. That you must recall. Metaphosphate. Now both of them are 1 1 only. Cation takes 1 and anion also takes 1. Sodium metaphosphate. For ortho, you may or may not mention orthophosphate. But for meta, 100% you have to mention metaphosphate. Clear, na? And another is sodium and PO2 minus. PO2 minus metaphosphite. PO3 minus metaphosphate. Compulsory you must with thorough concept, command on cations and anions, name with formulae and charge density. Right? So that is totally depends on you only. From my side I gave. From your side you should bring a command. Here today class totally in order to get a command I am drilling, practicing. Clear, na? In that practice you will get some clear concept. So here it will become Na, cation take the charge density of anion, anion also take the charge density of cation. So therefore it is sodium metaphosphite. Sodium metaphosphite. Clear, na? Now with the same sodium H2PO2 minus. H2PO2 minus is hypophosphite. H2PO2 minus is hypophosphite. Therefore, NaH2PO2 is sodium hypophosphite. Sodium hypophosphite. Clear, na? With sodium and H2PO4 minus. What is H2PO4 minus? Here H2PO2 minus. Now here H2PO4 minus is dihydrogen phosphate. Clear, na? Dihydrogen phosphate. So charge density 1 1 only. Therefore, NaH2PO4 is sodium dihydrogen phosphate. Clear, na? Now Na plus and H2PO3 minus dihydrogen phosphite. Correct? So the formula will become NaH2PO3 minus, that is PO3 is sodium dihydrogen phosphite. Clear, na? Then with the same sodium here HPO4 minus 2 biphosphate. H3PO4 whatever is there, orthophosphoric acid, H3PO4, from which if one proton is gone, H2PO4 minus. Here H3PO4 gives H2PO4 minus plus H plus. From this when we remove one proton, one H plus, we will get H2PO4 minus. Then that H2PO4 minus convert into HPO4 2 minus plus H plus biphosphate. Even finally from biphosphate one more proton if you remove, it will become phosphate 1 H plus. H3PO4 convert into H2PO4 minus plus H plus. H2PO4 minus this one convert into HPO4 minus 2 plus H plus. HPO4 minus 2 convert PO4 3 minus plus H plus. Correct? All protons are donating. From these, if you add, what happens? These are getting cancelled. Left and right side getting cancelled. Therefore, net what we will get? H3PO4 gives PO4 3 minus plus 3H plus 1, 2, 3, because it is having 3 protons. 3 protons, 3H plus are giving. So therefore, it is orthophosphoric acid or phosphoric acid. Here dihydrogen phosphate, monohydrogen phosphate, without hydrogen phosphate. Phosphate, monohydrogen phosphate or biphosphate or dihydrogen phosphate. Without anion, phosphoric acid, neutral. Neutral not X. It is acid, phosphoric acid. Therefore, Na plus and HPO4 2 minus. HPO4 2 minus is biphosphate only now. So therefore, according to criss-cross principle, Na2HPO4. You can call it as disodium biphosphate also. Disodium. Why disodium? Here monosodium is there. That's the reason why disodium biphosphate. Disodium biphosphate. Clear? Na? Already phosphate we practiced here. Phosphite here we practiced. Metaphosphate, metaphosphite, and then this is metaphosphite. Here hypophosphite, then dihydrogen phosphate, biphosphate, here dihydrogen phosphite, and one more will be Na plus HPO3 minus 2. H2PO3 minus 1 we written. From this H2PO3 minus 1, if we eliminate one proton, convert into HPO3 minus 2 only, na? So that only here I wrote. So therefore its formula Na takes 2, HPO3 takes 1 only. Disodium biphosphite. Disodium biphosphite, disodium phosphite. Now here sodium dihydrogen phosphite, sodium dihydrogen phosphate. The difference you have to find, and you should not confuse anything. All weapons are with you. Cations and anions are the weapons. Once weapons are with you, how to handle them if you know, then definitely you can frame all the molecules molecular formula. Correct? Molecular formula framing is not a big issue. Criss-cross is in your hand. Anion is with you, cation is with you. Just you have to drive. Right? And these are phosphorus. And another phosphorus also there. Na plus 1 P2O7 4 minus. H4P2O7. P2O7 4 minus also given pyrophosphate. So thus Na4P2O7. Correct? Criss-cross principle. Na4P2O7 is just sodium, tetrasodium no need, because other option is not there. Sodium pyrophosphate. Pyrophosphate. Then Na plus and just P3 minus. P3 minus is phosphide. Phosphide. So thus Na3P is sodium phosphide. Sodium phosphide. Clear na? All phosphorus based anions. At a place I shown you. Phosphorus based anions. Phosphide. P3 minus. Then hypophosphite. H2PO2 minus. Hypophosphite. Then phosphate PO4 3 minus. Phosphite PO3 3 minus. Metaphosphate PO3 minus. Then metaphosphite PO2 minus. PO2 minus. And next pyrophosphate P4O7 2 minus. Dihydrogen phosphate H2PO4 minus 1. Dihydrogen phosphite H2PO3 2 minus. H2PO3 minus dihydrogen phosphite. Then just biphosphate HPO4 2 minus. Biphosphite HPO3 2 minus. Clear na? So these are the phosphorus based anions. What you have to do in your practice, all one central non-metal based anions you have to practice at a place. At a place, central non-metal based. Phosphorus is central non-metal. Sulfur, if you come, sulfur anions, central sulfur based anions, central nitrogen based anions, central chlorine based anions. Clear na? Like that, all of them almost I given you at a place only. So with them, by taking cation, whatever the cation you want, by taking cation you have to practice. Clear na? Here ortho and meta you should not confuse. See, H3PO4 is phosphoric acid. You can also call it as orthophosphoric acid. 3 protons are there. Now, from which HPO3, here H3PO4 nothing but PO4 3 minus, let me write, after loss of 3 hydrogens are protons. 3 hydrogens, 3H plus, like this if there, it will be PO4 3 minus only now. Now, here if lose one proton, it will become PO3 minus only now, or you can frame it as PO3 minus. PO3 minus is what? Metaphosphate. PO4 3 minus is what? Orthophosphate or just phosphate. Phosphate or orthophosphate, it is the metaphosphate. It is orthophosphoric acid, it is metaphosphoric acid. Ortho to meta, the difference is neutral water molecule. You check. H3PO4, from which if we remove 1 mole of water, it is going to yield HPO3 only now. So ortho to meta, the difference is what? 1 H2O. Here H2O means what? Here again generalization, depth generalization you have to concentrate. Here H is a monovalent cation, monovalent, plus 1 is monovalent cation. O is the divalent anion, O is the divalent anion. Divalent anion not only O, S also you can take, S2 minus, divalent anion. Monovalent cation not only H plus you can take, you can also take as Na plus, K plus, Rb plus, monovalent, NH4 plus, right? So resultant here positive divalent and negative divalent we are removing. Therefore the difference between ortho to meta, here divalence difference you have to consider. It is orthophosphoric acid, when lose water molecule to give metaphosphoric acid. When orthophosphate lose divalent anion, then only you will get the metana. Here from H2O, how that H2O get ionized? H2O get ionized into H plus plus OH minus. Again that OH minus further ionized into H plus plus O2 minus. Therefore net OH minus getting cancelled. H2O get ionized into 2H plus and O2 minus. Correct? Feeling fast? If you feel fast, you can stop me because you are only the speed breakers. So here H2O ionized into 2H plus and O2 minus. What I told here, monovalent 2 cations, divalent 1 anion. In place of this, here divalent cation directly I may take. Suppose divalent cation Mg2 plus if I take MgO and Na2O. See further depth application, in what way you have to apply I am telling. Na2O is similar with H2O na? Because here H is a monovalent, Na also monovalent. Monovalent are how many? 2 are there. Here Mg is a divalent. Divalent how many? Only 1. 2 monovalents equal to 1 divalent. 2 rupee note is equal to 1 rupee notes 2 na? Here these are 1 rupee notes 2. It is 2 rupee note. Is equal or not? Therefore, the difference you have to consider. And right side if you come, here O2 minus, here O2 minus, here O2 minus. In place of O2 minus, if I take H2S, S2 minus, Na2S, sodium sulfide, S2 minus, MgS, also S2 minus, like this, like O2 minus, S2 minus. Therefore, what difference you have to find from ortho to meta to monovalent positive, or else one divalent positive ion difference, or else two monovalent negative ions or one divalent negative ion. The difference if you find, then definitely ortho to meta difference you can see. So, it is orthophosphoric acid to metaphosphoric acid, one H2O, one M2O difference, whereas orthophosphate to metaphosphate O2 minus difference. That only na, minus 3 will become minus 1, minus 1 minus 2 will become minus 3 only na. Here 4 oxygens, here 3 and 1, 4, 1 phosphorus, 1 phosphorus. Therefore, ortho to meta difference is what? 1 O2 minus in case of anions. In case of oxy acids, H2O difference. Right? Huh? So, therefore, this is orthophosphoric acid, metaphosphoric acid. Orthophosphate, metaphosphate. Suppose H3PO3, orthophosphorus acid. It is orthophosphoric acid, ic. It is orthophosphorus acid. Ic acids with higher oxidation number, us acids with lower oxidation number. Ic acid salts are 8s, yesterday I told. Ic acid salts are 8s, us acid salts are 8s. Therefore, it is orthophosphorus acid. Orthophosphorus with one H2O difference, HPO2 only na? Metaphosphorus acid. Orthophosphorus acid, metaphosphorus acid, from which if 2 protons are eliminated, 2 H plus are eliminated, or 3 H plus if you want, 3 H plus are eliminated, left over will be PO3 3 minus, it is a phosphite, orthophosphite. It is what? Orthophosphate. It is orthophosphite. Now, here loss of one proton will give PO2 minus, metaphosphite. It is the metaphosphite, orthophosphite, metaphosphate, orthophosphate. Clear na? Again there, here phosphorus PO4 3 minus, if it is X plus minus 2 into 4 equal to minus 3 na? Oxygen takes 2 electrons, by taking 2 electrons it will become O2 minus, now that minus 2 I taken, that minus 2 how many are there? 4. This is unknown. X plus minus 2 into 4 equal to charge density. If it is neutral, in this case, here neutral equal to 0. So, that here x minus 8 equal to minus 3 implies x equal to plus 5 in this case. Suppose PO3 minus if you take, or else these two you compare, PO3 minus 3, it is x. X plus minus 2 into 3 equal to minus 3, x minus 6 equal to minus 3, x equal to plus 3 na? See, from plus 5 to plus 3, oxidation number decreased, central non-metal, central phosphorus oxidation number plus 5, in case of phosphate, phosphite, in which central non-metal oxidation number plus 3, lower oxidation numbers are 8s, higher oxidation numbers are 8s, yesterday I told. Lower oxidation numbers are 8s, higher oxidation numbers are 8s, right? If it is 8, this is phosphate. 8 acid, ic acid. 8 acid is ic acid, phosphoric. 8 acid is us acid. Us is lower oxidation number. Lower. It is higher. It is lower. Second letter if you consider O, here second letter I. Ic is in higher, I is in higher, ic is with I. Us, O na, that is in lower, second letter, lower spelling second letter O, higher spelling second letter I. Higher I is there. For higher oxidation number you have to call ic acids, lower oxidation number us acids. like that you can make the landmarks. Clear na? So confuse no need, and even a single day, single hour total chemistry I don't want to teach you, and you should not feel it as a burden. Total year syllabus single day only sir is teaching, not like that. One after one you have to link, wherever link is there, that link you have to link it. Irrelevant I will not go, relevant only somewhat depth I will go. Slow let us go, but whatever we are studying in depth, total you must know. Later if I ask, definitely you should recall. If you are not followed, now only you can ask. But after following, definitely you have to recall. Okay, na? So here phosphorus, all possible anions I given you. Ic as ic, that is 8. 8 anion, 8 anion, hypoite anion. Hypoite somewhere I given, see, H2PO2 minus, H2PO2 minus, hydrogen plus 1, 2 are there. Phosphorus unknown X, oxygen minus 2 into 2 equal to minus 1. Correct? Now X minus 2 equal to minus 1, here plus 2, here minus 4. Plus 1 into 2 plus 2, minus 2 into 2 minus 4, plus 2 minus 4 will become minus 2 only now. So X minus 2 equal to minus 1, X equal to plus 1. Actually plus 3 for phosphorus is lower, ite, lower ite we called anion. Plus 1 is low in low na, low in low what we have to use? Hypo, hypoite. So hypophosphite. So phosphide, hypophosphite, phosphite, phosphate, metaphosphite, metaphosphate, pyrophosphate. These are phosphorus anions, their names. And with whoever the cation they are linking, according to criss-cross principle, we have to frame the formula. Correct? Then aluminium dihydrogen phosphate you frame. Aluminium dihydrogen phosphate. Aluminium dihydrogen phosphate. Phosphate. Whenever this 8 is there, you should not confuse taking formula. Aluminium dihydrogen phosphate formula. You frame the formula. Rough work you keep with you, and then whatever the question I will ask, there only you have to frame, because you are not with me. So during which what happens, you have to split like this. Aluminum is cation, dihydrogen phosphate is anion, very simple. Aluminium is with plus 3, dihydrogen phosphate is this one, H2PO4 minus. Clear na? Therefore according to criss-cross principle, aluminum takes one only, H2PO4 taken thrice. Correct? Aluminum dihydrogen phosphate will be Al H2PO4 taken thrice. Clear? Ferric biphosphate, the name I am writing, ferric biphosphate. Iron 2 salts I given, cations, ferrous and ferric at a place. Ic is with higher oxidation number, As is with lower oxidation number. Iron possible oxidation numbers are 2, plus 2 plus 3. Therefore, ferric is Fe plus 3. Biphosphate HPO4 minus 2. Correct? Ferric is Fe plus 3. Biphosphate is HPO4 2 minus. According to criss-cross principle, Fe2 HPO4 taken thrice. Correct? Ferric biphosphate. Right? Plumbous sulfate. Plumbous sulfate. Us. Us is with lower oxidation number. Plumbic, no, plumbus with lower oxidation number. Lower oxidation number, what is plumbic, plumbum? Pb, lead. Lead is with +1. Two oxidation numbers it exhibit. Us is +1, ic is +2. You are turning pages back. That is not correct. You should not turn the pages back. You are turning pages back, nothing but you are not reading. You have to practice. See, initial days, whatever class you are sitting, initial days, even the remaining time other than the class is not enough to become thorough. Daytime is not enough. Instead of 24 hours, another 4 hours, 30 hours in a day required. Initial. Once this base will be perfect, later you can reduce the time to follow. But initial, my brain is very talented. Even 12th hour also it can manage. If you hand over that Barossa to Bain, then it will not work. So initially practice, many times you practice. Okay, na? So plumbus sulfate is what? SO4 2 minus. Therefore Pb2SO4, plumbus sulfate. Whether they are existing or stable or unstable, that is immaterial. Later let us check. Just how to frame the formula with our source. That you must know. Clear na? Next, potassium oxalate. Potassium oxalate. Potassium oxalate. Potassium is +1, oxalate is C2O4 2 minus. So therefore K2C2O4. Potassium oxalate is K2C2O4. Clear? Huh? Then mercurous chloride. Mercurous chloride or hydrorgerous chloride. Mercurous chloride. Mercurous is Hg +1, mercuric +2. Chloride is with -1. Therefore it will be HgCl. Correct? But HgCl is unstable. Special case you have to remember. Therefore here Hg +1 existing is difficult. This implies Hg2 +2. Hg2 +2 meaning is Hg +1 only, na? Means as a diatomic it is existing. Even in ion state also, as a dimer mercury is going to exist. Mercury everyone from you saw. Thermometer. Right? Together. Skippy liquid type. So Hg2 plus. Therefore here definitely 2Cl minus required. Therefore according to criss-cross principle, Hg2Cl2 called as calomel. Yaad rakho. Calomel. Mercurous chloride. Next, mercuric chloride. Mercuric chloride. Mercuric. Ic is +2, na? Cl is -1. According to criss-cross principle, Hg1Cl2. Mercuric chloride. It is commonly known as corrosive sublimate. HgCl2 is corrosive sublimate. Hg2Cl2 calomel. Special names are there. As electrodes they are going to use. In future these they are going to ask. Hg2Cl2 is calomel. HgCl2 is corrosive sublimate. And chemical name mercuric chloride, mercurous chloride. In mercurous chloride, instead of this you have to remember dimer Hg2Cl2. Right? which among the following cation exists as a diatomic one? Is this one, Hg2 2 plus, diatomic one, right? Most of the cations, single atom if it there, single atomic cations only, but mercury is special case, Hg2 2 plus, that is existing in that way, is a nature. What we will do? That nature we cannot question. If I ask the question, same I am teaching, one student giving the answer, other is not giving. Why you are not giving? It is my nature, sir. Not giving the answer is my nature. That is abnormal. Abnormality is there. That abnormality we cannot do anything. Clear? Why chalk is white? Sir, that in that white color is there. Why sugar is sugar, sweet? If anybody asks, that is its nature. So in the similar way, Hg2 2 plus, mercury only as a diatomic it is existing. You have to remember. Next, barium hydroxide. Hydroxide is -1. Barium is +2 na, according to crisscross principle, Ba1 OH taken twice. Barium hydroxide is a base. Next, aluminium hydroxide, OH minus, so Al1 OH taken thrice, aluminium hydroxide. Ammonium phosphate, ammonium instead of phosphate some other let us take, because phosphate already practiced na, hydroxide, there is phosphate. Ammonium is NH4 plus, carbonate, CO3 2 minus, according to crisscross principle, NH4 taken twice, CO3, correct? Ammonium carbonate, clear? And next, SrHCO3, what is its name? SrHCO3 taken twice. Sr is strontium, second group element. Therefore, Sr2 plus, this is bicarbonate. On crisscross principle, we will get this only na, strontium bicarbonate, SrHCO3 taken twice, strontium bicarbonate, like magnesium bicarbonate, sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate is NaHCO3. Magnesium bicarbonate is here. Magnesium is Mg2 plus, bicarbonate is HCO3 2 minus. Thus, MgHCO3 taken twice, magnesium bicarbonate. Correct? Generally, milk of magnesia, gelusil is there, na? Gelusil syrup, antacid, in which the magnesium bicarbonates, magnesium hydroxides will be there. They are basic in nature. Thus, in stomach, hyperacidity can neutralized. As antacid we can use. Means whatever acid generated in stomach during our food, that acid going to neutralize. These are mild bases, not strong bases. Right? Mild bases, therefore they get neutralized inside acid. But that is not cause. Acidity control करने में ये cause नहीं होता. Whoever acid generated उनको neutralize कर देते. Cause means from the stomach itself acid could not generate. Therefore, higher version medicines we have to go. Instant relief, sodium bicarbonate. Acid if generates, generated acid get controlled by it. Right? So, carbonates, bicarbonates, sulfates, by here ferrous, okay, ferrous Fe2 plus, ferrous bisulfite, bisulfite is HSO3 minus, bisulfite is HSO3 minus. So therefore, ferrous bisulfite, FeHSO3 taken twice, ferrous bisulfite. Just ferrous sulfite if you want to take, Fe2 plus and SO3 2 minus, it is sulfite, it is ferrous. So therefore, Fe2SO3 taken twice, 2 getting cancelled. FeSO3, ferrous sulfite. Suppose Fe2 plus and SO4 2 minus will give us Fe2SO4 taken twice, 2 getting cancelled. Ferrous sulfate, ferrous sulfate, ferrous sulfite, ferrous bisulfite. Then Fe2 plus and HSO4 minus bisulfate. Then on crisscross principle, FeHSO4 taken twice is ferrous bisulfate. Ferrous bisulfate, ferrous sulfate, ferrous sulfite, ferrous bisulfite. Clear na? Similarly, if you take Fe plus 3 HSO4 minus 1, HSO4 minus 1, what you will get? FeHSO4 taken thrice. What is this? Ferric bisulfate. It is ferrous bisulfate, it is ferric bisulfate. If you come here, Fe plus 3 and SO4 2 minus, crisscross principle, Fe2SO4 taken thrice. What is this? Ferric sulfate. It is ferrous sulfate, ferric sulfate, ferrous bisulfate, ferric bisulfate. If you come here, Fe3 plus and SO3 2 minus, crisscross principle, Fe2SO3 taken thrice is ferric sulfite. Correct? Fe plus 3 is ferric, ferric sulfite, ferrous sulfite. Right? If you come here, Fe3 plus ferric, HSO3 minus bisulfite, crisscross principle, FeHSO3 taken thrice. Ferric bisulfite, ferrous bisulfite. Clear na? Ferrous bisulfite, ferric bisulfite, ferrous sulfite, ferric sulfite, ferrous sulfate, ferric sulfate, ferrous bisulfate, ferric bisulfate. Clear? Cation and anion combination. You must be confident on charge densities of cations and name, charge densities of anions and names. Right? Next. Sodium oxide, crisscross principle, Na2O, sodium oxide. Correct? Sodium is plus 1, oxide is minus 2. Therefore, sodium oxide. Similarly, sodium is plus 1 and O2 2 minus. O2 2 minus. O2 2 minus is what? Peroxide. This is oxide, it is peroxide given yesterday, peroxide. Therefore, according to crisscross principle, sodium takes this 2, O2 takes that 1, this is 1 only, that is Na2O2 now. Na2O2 is what? Sodium peroxide, sodium peroxide. Suppose Na is plus 1, then O2 minus, O2 minus is what? Superoxide. O2 minus is oxide, O2 2 minus is peroxide, O2 minus is superoxide. Thus the formula Na1O2 sodium superoxide. Clear na? Sodium oxide, sodium peroxide, sodium superoxide. Right? You should not confuse later. When the confusion will arise, what is the anion, multi-atomic form of anion and charge density. There you are lagging, definitely the formulas you are lagging. Okay, na? Then these are oxides, peroxides and superoxides if you come. Now sulfur anions covered, nitrogen anions covered, carbon anions covered, phosphorus anion covered, hydroxides covered, right? Oxides, nitride, then hydride if you check, Ca plus 2, H minus 1. According to crisscross principle, Ca1, H taken 2 na. Cation take the charge density of anion, anion take the charge density of cation. CaH2 is a calcium hydride, H minus is a hydride, calcium hydride is a metal hydride we can say. That is hydride, H as minus 1 is hydride. hydride, oxide, nitride, peroxide, superoxide, sulfide. If you check magnesium sulfide, S2 minus Mg plus 2, therefore Mg2 S2, these two getting cancelled, MgS. MgS is magnesium sulfide, clear na? Suppose magnesium plus 2, S2 2 minus, S2 2 minus is persulfide, peroxysulfide or persulfide. Therefore, according to criss-cross principle, Mg2 S2 taken 2 getting cancelled. Therefore, MgS2 is a magnesium persulfide. Polysulfide is also there. Now no need. Magnesium persulfide. Clear na? Suppose here Mg plus 2 S2O3 2 minus. What is S2O3 2 minus? Thiosulfate. See, S double bond O, O minus, O minus. This is the sulfate, huh? SO4 2 minus, huh? SO4 2 minus sulfate. In sulfate, one of the oxygen is replaced by sulfur. That is the thiosulfate. Wherever oxygen replaced by sulfur, that is the thiosulfate. Therefore, S2O3 2 minus is a thiosulfate. So, Mg2 S2O3 taken 2, correct? Huh? It is getting cancelled. MgS2O3 is a magnesium thiosulfate. Magnesium thiosulfate. Clear na? And one more will be S2O8 2 minus, one more anion is there. In anion list you can add this one. In anion list yesterday I didn't given, I think. S2O8 2 minus peroxy disulfate. Peroxy disulfate, its name, peroxy disulfate. Suppose sodium peroxy disulfate, Na plus S2O8 2 minus, on criss-cross principle, Na2 S2O8, sodium peroxy disulfate. Okay na? Sodium peroxy disulfate. And one more, SO5 minus 2. SO5 minus 2, one more. SO5 minus 2 in what way there? S double bond O, O bond O minus, and like this. This is the peroxy bond. This is whatever is there, see, peroxy monosulfate. SO5 2 minus is peroxy monosulfate. Clear na? So, these are some of the cations and anions with which formula practice we did, on which definitely hours together you have to work, then only you will get perfect. Or kitna perfect hua to bhi evaporation rate will be more. You may know according to your sequence. If I ask, that sequence may damage and you may give me wrong report. So, in order to avoid that wrong report, practice should be more. Clear na? So, coming Sunday you do not have the test. First week just for practice we are giving you the time, no test for you coming Sunday. Next Sunday onwards you will have the test, right? So, this Sunday you should get ready to prepare to write the exam on next Sunday, for which your preparation is there. Test is not there means total rest, no. This week what we covered all the tracks, you must practice. Clear na? Initial time कितना काम करे तो उतना confidence मिलता देखो, right? Okay, good luck.